Good evening, Bronx. Welcome to another segment of Bronc TV. I'm Kate Darrigal reporting. Tonight's spotlight is on the Hauser Lab, a service unique to the UTPA's Communication Department. Here to talk to us about helping students hone the art of public speaking is Jay Petagrosa. Thank you so much for joining us, Jay. What is the mission of the Hauser Lab, and how did it get its start?
Well, the Hauser Communication Research Lab aims to provide UTPA students, faculty, and staff the opportunity to practice and improve their proficiency skills in oral communication by providing one-on-one training sessions with trained speech coaches who have been trained in assessing competencies in communication.
What services does the Hauser Lab provide to students?
Well, the Hauser Lab is equipped with 2 remote cameras and 6 ceiling microphones that are designed to capture naturally occurring conversations. So students come in, they provide presentations, and they are getting visually recorded. Those presentations are then viewed, and the speech coaches, they review and evaluate the delivery styles.
So that's great. The students are able to then see how they appear to others and can reflect on their work. I love it. How would an interested student go about making an appointment at the Hauser Lab, and is there any cost or fee that they have to pay?
No cost, no fee whatsoever, just being a student or a member of UTPA. What they would do is either call or come in and set up an appointment, set up in half-hour blocks.
How do you feel that the services that the Hauser Lab provides help to prepare students for post-collegiate life?
Well, after higher education, you want to be able to proficiently and effectively present yourself. Being able to go into an interview and say that I am effective communicator, I can present my skills, and I'm able to present whatever information I need to present, I think is a high competency that hiring managers are really looking for.
I completely agree. Regardless of what you do, where you work, being able to speak comfortably with others and present yourself in a positive light is always important. Again, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Public speaking is ranked among the nation's top fears, along with insects and snakes. However, any fear can be conquered with a little bit of practice. Here are some tips to get you over that fear. Bronc TV presents its top do's and don'ts of public speaking.
Students all over America struggle each day as they find themselves speaking in front of class. Here we have a group of young whippersnappers as they embark in a journey to master this skill. Let us observe as they learn the do's and don'ts of presentational speaking.
Well, it's really important that you go to college because nowadays if you want to get a job, that's what they look at.
Little Jenny Jenkins here has developed a tendency to move the podium as she presents to her class. A definite don't, as she is making a distraction and taking away from her speech.
Well, it's really important that you go to college because nowadays if you go looking for a job, that's what they look for. They look to see if you have...
Much better, Jenny. Way to go! Minor hand movements and gesture are a do in presentational speaking as they help accentuate your delivery. Hold on a moment. Excuse me, Johnny, but I'm afraid the class can't hear a word you're saying. You're going to have to speak up there, champ.
Alright guys, today we're going to learn the importance about being in college, why it's so important to go, and like what are the best...
Attaboy. Johnny's voice is loud and confident, a major do when trying to prove a point.
So today I'm going to be talking about, what am I talking about? No, I don't know what I'm talking about.
Poor Debbie here has shown that she wasn't prepared for this presentation, so she relied on note cards and due to her nervousness was lost altogether.
Hi, today I'm going to be
Fantastic, Debbie. She was prepared this time, knew what she wanted to talk about, and used note cards only to assist her in additional information.
We all have to like take care of our like fucking planet because if we fucking don't, then it's all gonna like turn into like shit.
Oh my.
We don't want that.
Cut the feed! Cut the feed!
Live here.
Are we back on?
Right? Like.
Well, I think we can all agree what this don't in presentational speaking is.
We all have to take care of our planet because if we don't, then everything will just be a mess.
Much more appropriate. Try to keep slang and offensive words out of your speech. By following this simple trick, you'll be on your way to being one jiving cool cat. Well, there you have it, folks. I'm sure this group has a bright future now that they know the do's and don'ts of presentational speaking.
Welcome back, Bronx. Here with us now is Abby Caballero, a student here to share her first-hand experiences at the Hauser Lab. Thank you so much for joining us, Abby. As a new student at UTPA, how has your experience at the Hauser Lab helped you with your communication skills?
Well, it had helped me in a lot of things. I mean, I consider myself to be like kind of shy. So when it comes to presentations that have to deal with regarding my classes, I get really serious about it, that I'm like, what if I'm not going to do it right? So when I went to the Hauser Lab to get some help, they really make you feel confident in a way. They criticize your job, your presentation.
It's kind of like cheating it a bit. You
Yes,
get to do the presentation and then know what to expect later
go
on.
more like, okay, this is what I want to do. I'm secure about it. I'm confident, and this is the way I'm going to do it. You know, because I already learned my mistakes. So yeah,
that's great. How have your experiences at the Hauser Lab equipped you for future presentations you may have to give in class? Do you find yourself feeling more confident, more relaxed?
Actually, the strategies that they give you, like to be confident, to be secure, not to fear, like, you know, the purpose of what you're speaking.
What advice would you give to a student who doesn't know about the Hauser Lab?
Well, I advise them to come. If they're really shy, they're having problems, or they don't know how to, or they're like to present, or they're like want to get a good grade on it, to just come to the Hauser Lab, you know, get help, because it really helps. So, yeah, if you're shy and you need help, just join the Hauser Lab. So.
Thank you so much for joining us today, Abby. On behalf of Bronc TV, I wish you all the best of luck in your future endeavors here. For Bronc TV, this has been Kate Derrigal reporting. I look forward to seeing you next week, and Bronc on.